To ignore ancient wisdom is the height of arrogant ignorance. Say that again. To ignore ancient wisdom is the height of arrogant ignorance. And you have a tremendous number of, they're just puffed up buffoons who pontificate and indoctrinate and natter on about things because they've given a position, but they have very little understanding, very little wisdom. And so our subject matter, from wonder to wisdom, is very important. Now, we were speaking about abracadabra on political movements and such. This is the nature of the time, tumult. And political leaders, those that stand out around the world, Eastern and Western, you figure it out. They are returning power players, some of them with very, very powerful ancient souls that they are aware of part of their destiny. Some of these brilliant movers and shakers with lots of money and power and position, they're driven. And some of them have, let's say, a pedigree, a bloodline, a soul line that qualifies them for positions that the large majority of people would never find themselves in. So your world leaders, all of them, especially the big players, they're all playing a very karmic role. Karma is a definition of what you do comes back to you. The field of existence, consciousness, real life, 3D reality, it is about energy. Everything is energy. This is why the psychedelic movement of the 60s, many see it was the beginning of the crack between an old world and a new world. Oh, that was 60 years ago about. It appears that you are currently in a time when Saturn, the governing force of the zodiac, presidents, rulers, Saturn, the tough teacher, lord of karma, its area is Capricorn. Saturn has left the sign of Pisces. It will go back in later in the year. It spent 2.5 years in the sign of Pisces. Lord of karma in the 12th house of Pisces, house of karma. Karma, 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 karma. Think back, friends. Over the past 2.5 years, what were you dealing with? It was hidden. It might have been there, but it's now started to surface. And Pisces in the 12th house's endings. Saturn is pruning, clip, 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 get rid of this, cut this back, eliminate this. All right. Saturn is now in Aries. Neptune was 14 years in the sign of Pisces, scraping, dredging up all of the hidden Pisces, Neptune, hidden, subconscious programming, multi-life experiences, hidden DNA programming, and it was stirring the pot, stirring, come on up. Think back over the last 14 or 15 years, the kind of inner work that you did, body work, structural alignment, inner exploration, role thing, sweat lodges, rebirthings, regressions, releasements, What were you doing on the inner world? What forces for the last 14 years were wanting to be recognized? What conflicts? What areas have you dredged up that were not harmonious, that were agitating to you, your family, your friends? And in the last year, 2024, between